So there are a couple things I want to talk about. I'm just going to jump right into it. School all last week and so far this week has given me so much homework. I have no time to do anything. If I don't turn in said homework, then my grades drop harder than the weather. That leads me to my next point. It's been really freaking cold. For those of you who keep up with the news, you've probably heard of the polar vortex.
The polar vortex is really just a big counterclockwise swirl, a big circulation, a big cyclone up in the Arctic, typically in the Arctic, although it has kind of lost its way and it's located now across the Great Lakes, so you can see where the polar vortex is right now.
Nearly 90 million Americans are now in the grip of dangerous cold as the polar vortex spreads across more of the country. At least 9 deaths are connected to the historic winter blast that's causing major disruption across the Midwest and Northeast.
Good morning to you. The cold weather has pretty much brought life to a standstill across the Midwest. Everything from schools to air travel, businesses, even utilities, as you said, are being affected.
People in the Dakotas and northern Minnesota saw wind chills plummet to -50. That's colder than the top of Mount Everest. And the life-threatening system is just getting started.
It hasn't hit that bad here where I live, but it's enough to make standing outside, waiting for the bus, a nightmare. It gets as low as -25. I'm aware that's not crazy to some people, but it is to me. All morning on Thursday, it stayed at a solid -18. That's not normal. It's to the point where I open my front door and the cold rushes in like someone forgot to turn off the fog machine. Not to mention, now I have to work more than I used to, so I get home later, and that takes time away from animating. So that's basically why I've been silent and why I've been gone. I just don't have time. For those of you that care, don't worry, I'm not quitting YouTube. In fact, I recently had this giant idea boom. I have a list filled with different video ideas that I really want to get to. I just haven't had the time. If next week goes good, then I'll be uploading like normal and live streaming on Friday. If I don't upload, then it's because I'm extremely busy. To keep informed on when I may and may not upload, follow me on Twitter. That's where I'll let you guys know. Anyways, if everything goes well, I'll see you next week.